What happened to the last 10 wonder kids of Real Madrid? Real Madrid is a global football powerhouse known for attracting and developing talented young players. They have recently shifted their transfer strategy to focus on signing promising teenagers to mega contracts. Let's start with number 10, Casemiro. Casemiro was signed by Real Madrid from Sao Paulo in January 2013 at the age of 20. Like many young players, he was sent out on loan to get more playing time before making the move permanent. He couldn't break into the first team and was loaned to FC Porto, where he showed his potential. He then returned to Madrid and became a part of the first team in the following season. By the time he left Madrid for Manchester in 2022, he had already won everything there is to win at the club level. Number 9. Raphael Varane. The Frenchman was signed by RC Lens in 2011 at the age of 18 and made several appearances for Los Blancos. By the second season, he had already broken into the first team at the young age of 19. He went on to play for the Madrid club for 10 years, helping them win numerous titles during this time. Varane also became one of the best defenders of his generation before moving to Manchester United in 2022. Number 8. Reinier Jesus. It appears highly unlikely that he will become a club legend. Why? Well, the 22-year-old joined Madrid from Flamengo in 2020 and has yet to make a single competitive appearance for the club. Instead, he has spent much of his time on loan at Borussia Dortmund and Granada. At the beginning of the current season, he was sent out on loan again, this time to the Italian side Frosinone. The decision came after he was denied the opportunity to train with the Real Madrid B team, while players like Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. managed to break into the Real Madrid first team setup after signing from the Brazilian league. It's clear that not everyone can achieve the same. Number 7. Arda Güler. Güler is one of the most recent additions to Madrid's list of high-profile youngsters in recent years. The gifted attacking midfielder arrived at Santiago Bernabeu in July 2023 for an initial fee of about $5 million and looked like he could be heading straight to the first team. But sadly, his first few months with the club have been plagued by recurring injuries. He's just 18 years old though, meaning he still has a lot of time on his side and could get his Madrid career back on track and go on to become a club legend. Number 6. Aurélien Tchouameni. Another Frenchman in the Madrid dressing room, the midfielder arrived at the club a year after Camavinga, with his reputation just as good. He cost Madrid a whopping $85 million, but unlike Camavinga, he was a bit lucky, as he was signed during the same transfer window that Casemiro was sold to Manchester United, meaning he had it slightly easier getting into the first team. Well, he's since proved his worth, and despite recent rumours of Madrid contemplating cashing in on him, he seems unlucky to leave Spain anytime soon. Number 5. Martin Odegaard. Another player sought to find his purpose away from Real Madrid. The Arsenal captain might have become a fan favourite at the Emirates, but a few years ago he was one of Real Madrid's most prized youngsters. He arrived at the club from the Norwegian league at just 15 and represented the Real Madrid B team over the following 2 seasons. By the time he turned 18, he was already too good to be featuring for the reserve team, but just like Camavinga, he was not going to displace Modric, Kroos or Casemiro, who were all in their prime. So the club sought to send him out on loan to Heerenveen, and after that he went on a series of loans to other clubs, including Vitesse and Real Sociedad. He was impressive wherever he played, and when he saw that he was not getting any chances in Madrid, he chose to join Arsenal. Number 4. Takefusa Kubo. Despite currently being a key player for Real Sociedad, many once hoped he would go on to become a club legend wearing the Real Madrid shirt. Many of us know him as a former Real Madrid player, but here's a fun fact you perhaps didn't know. He was once a member of the Barcelona Academy before moving to Madrid. He was promising back then. When Real Madrid signed him in 2019, they hoped he would become one of the best players, but sadly that did not happen. He spent almost his entire time at the club on loan before finally deciding to permanently leave and join Sociedad in 2022, without having played a single game for Real Madrid. The positive side, though, at least for him, is that he has become one of the most important players for Sociedad at just 22 years old. Hopefully, Madrid doesn't regret selling him, only to try to sign him later. Number 3. Rodrigo. This player achieved significant success so far, but there's a player who aspires to follow in his footsteps. The young player has impressed at times for Los Blancos and appears to be living up to his potential. However, it hasn't been easy. When he first joined the club, he struggled to get playing time, but gradually he worked his way into the team, and his potential was never in doubt. The confidence given to him has helped him to settle, and he has shown his quality by scoring some important goals for Madrid, including one against Chelsea and 2 late strikes against Manchester City in the 2022 Champions League. Now it seems he has established himself as one of the key players in the Madrid team and has the potential to become a Real Madrid great. Number 2. Eduardo Camavinga. Prior to arriving in Madrid, the Frenchman has built a reputation for himself in France while playing for Rennes. With top European clubs showing interest in him, Real Madrid made a move and signed the highly sought-after youngster in 2021. At Madrid, he faced competition from established players like Toni Kroos, Luka Modric and Fede Valverde for a spot in the midfield. As expected, it wasn't easy to displace those players, so he had to adapt and play in other positions, including left back. Interestingly, he consistently delivered strong performances in all the roles he was asked to fulfill. There are even some fans who believe he could excel as a goalkeeper. With Modric and Kroos entering the later stages of their careers, he has been getting more playing time, and it seems inevitable that he will eventually make the midfield spot his own. Number 1. Vinicius Jr. Madrid's talented winger was signed from Flamengo in 2018, attracting interest from top clubs across Europe due to his impressive skills. However, his first season at Madrid did not meet expectations, as he faced criticism for his inefficiency in front of goal. Despite initial challenges, he has now become one of the best wingers in world football. He has played a key role in Real Madrid's recent successes, scoring crucial goals, including the Champions League winner against Liverpool in 2022. His potential is limitless. Among the many Madrid youngsters, whom do you think will go on to have a successful career? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care.